YouTube, a very tired yet very happy Mike here, Dezaras Prime, back for my huge collection update. My friend Steve came over today, and as he promised, he gave me his remaining Transformers. We also went to see The Dark Knight Rises, which is pretty cool. Not a lot of Batman in it, but the story to me was interesting enough that I didn't need to see that much Batman. But I digress. Back to the video thing, collection update. Just totaled up my collection of what he gave me. Not including RID Magnus and Energon Tidal Wave and the bits of hair that keep sticking out that seem to be shorter than the rest. Bear in mind, 2 are combiners, so that makes 11 instead of 2, and 1 has a minicon. There's 41 altogether. I've got 41 free Transformers. Pretty happy with that. I mean, some are duplicates, ones I've already got. Some are, not that good. I'm going to go through them each individually, give my quick thoughts on them, and I'm going to disregard the fact that they didn't cost me a penny, because I want to give an honest, unbiased opinion. I'll start with this man right in front of me. Universe Soundwave. It's reissue of the G1 Soundwave. Inside his tape deck is Laserbeak. Excuse me. I've got the classic Soundwave. My classic Soundwave came with Ravage and Laserbeak. I now have a Universe Soundwave that came with 4 different cassettes. I can't remember exactly which ones they are. I didn't get a box. So, yeah, it's because I've actually got 7 cassettes with this. 4 came with, he got 4 separate. One of them, when he saw Blaster on eBay, he threw it in by accident. It was a dinosaur dude, little standy uppy, like a mini Triptychon. But yeah, so Soundwave, inside his deck is a Laserbeak. That I don't think has his missile bits, but they all come with their cassette boxes. Not to worry about the missing missiles though. Like I say, my classic Soundwave has a Laserbeak, and I also have another one right hither. Like I said, he bought another set of cassettes. With these cassettes, he got another Laserbeak, so I now have 3 Laserbeaks. Like I said, I can't remember which ones came with which, but also got Ratbat, Buzzsaw, which rules out repainting a Laserbeak, so I've still got 3 Laserbeaks. Ravage, again. Frenzy or Rumble, depending on your perspective. Cartoon, I think the blue one was Rumble, but in the comics and everything else, he's Frenzy. And this, outside the cartoon, the red fella, is Rumble. That's what I think anyway. Not 100% sure. So yeah, really chuffed with that. Yes, I've already got a Soundwave. My classic Soundwave is the reissue of Sound Blaster, Redeco thingy, and that holds 2 cassettes. Like I said, I've got 3 Laserbeaks, 2 Ravages, and 2 Soundwaves. But I also have Buzzsaw, I've got the Rumble and Frenzy, and I've got Ratbat. So I'm not gonna complain about that. Excuse me again, sorry. Next up, Dark of the Moon Skyhammer. I've been interested in this guy for a while, because it was just something, credit to Hasbro for an original Transformer that wasn't in the film, putting him in a movieverse Transformer, doesn't make up for all the Bumblebees. I'm not going to rant, I promise. But yeah, this guy looks awesome, I think. I just think he's fantastic. He's great. I love this guy. One of the best Voyagers in the Dark of the Moon line. Apparently the rotors are supposed to come out when you transform and then you put them back in, but I couldn't get them out, they wouldn't budge, and I didn't want to break it, so I had to transform the whole thing with the rotors there. It's nice though. One that isn't so great, Dark of the Moon Voyager Sentinel. He's got a hell of a backpack on him. I have the leader class as well, that's one I've bought. Much better than this, and that one's flawed. He's got nice grey light piping though, which, you know, if you get it in the right light like that, it looks a lot better than when he's not in the light, and his face just looks all grey. But yeah, on the plus side, I've got his big ass cannon that I can probably add to the leader class Sentinel Prime. Okay, maybe not quite so big ass, but you know, it's quite long, it's quite big. I had to go with this. I helped him transform it when he first got it, but I'm not going to do it again just yet. But I've got 2 Sentinel Primes now. One that I didn't buy, sheerly out of protest, that I got free today, was Dark of the Moon Voyager Megatron, which I'll admit is really good. I do like this. I didn't buy it, and my exception to buying it was it's a Voyager. The last 2 Transformers movies had leader class Megatrons, which makes sense because he was the leader. Yes, do a leader class Sentinel. Yes, do a leader class Ironhide. Why a leader class Bumblebee? I'm not going there, seriously. Why not a leader class Megatron? We got an Ultimate Optimus Prime, and earlier today I was playing around with this and I was musing about certain things like here's the whole truck, and I thought a leader class could be quite feasibly done if they used some of the techniques they used with the RID Ultra Magnus I've got, i.e. pulling the trailer off, using those as the legs. Pretty much like this is, but on a bigger scale. I don't know if it could be feasibly done to movie standards, but I wouldn't have minded if I'd given it a go. But yeah, I'm impressed with this. I mean, I never disliked the toy, I just didn't like the size. So that is why I never picked him up. Quick one, Revenge of the Fallen Demolisher. I haven't transformed this one because I've got him at home. It's a pain in the ass to transform. So the way I see it is, I'll leave one like this, one like the other one, in his robot mode. Yeah, I got mine for $6.50 from Tesco, brand new in box. So, you know. Another one I haven't actually had a proper go with yet. Deluxe Ratchet, Dark of the Moon. He does look very nice. He looks, size aside, he does look a lot better than his Voyager counterpart, yet I do have a strange fondness for his Voyager counterpart. By strange, I don't mean I do things with it. I mean, I like it, and probably not a lot of people do. But I will say this is better. If this was a Voyager, I'd be well pleased. But it's not, but I'm still pleased, because I'll be looking forward to having a good go with this guy, transforming him. Reveal the Shield. The 2-pack. Again, ones which I already have, and I've already reviewed. Rodimus, Hot Rod, and Cyclonus. Nightstick, I counted him as a separate transformer because of the Target Master. Why not, eh? He's more than a gun. Unlike Rodimus is. But yeah. Got the comic with it as well. I don't think I've got the Matrix. But I've got a Matrix, so it don't really matter. Where are we? Aha! Voyager Ironhide from Dark of the Moon. He's nice. I have another fondness for the 07 mold. because I've seen some repaints of the 07 ones, like the off-road Ironhide and the blue Ironhide and stuff, and I just like the look of them. I got this one now, the Darker Than Moon one. He's a lot slimmer. He's not as bulky as the 07 / Revenge of the Fallen Ironhides, but he does look more proportionate, I think, to a Voyager class, to what a Voyager should be. Yeah, he does. This is a pain to transform, I know that. His head's a bit loose, I don't know why. Maybe Steve liked making him nod a lot. But yeah, I want the red one. I know a red one was planned. I don't know if it was released or cancelled. I better not go in there. But yeah, it's a good one. Okay, just grab one off here. Revenge of the Fallen, or is it Hunt for the Decepticon? Either one. Insecticon. I think I've transformed this once when Steve had it and he brought it around mine. Hello, Kit Kat. It's pretty cool. I think it's pretty cool anyway. Washing down there. Dark of the Moon Shockwave. 2 of these. Now, I was really jealous when Steve bought his, and now I have 2, so I went out and bought one. Not a lot to say about this guy except he is awesome. He's probably the best Dark of the Moon Voyager, maybe the best Dark of the Moon toy, in my opinion. Dark of the Moon Voyager Optimus Prime is not the Fire Burst or the Citrus Burst or the Icy Lemon one or whatever. It's just the standard Voyager Optimus Prime with his fake windows and stuff. I've got nothing against this guy. He is, but there have been better. The Revenge of the Fallen Leader Class Prime remains my favourite, and to be honest, I don't see how they could top that. Couple of Power Core Combiner duplicates. Crankcase with his Destrons, already got it. Twice, actually. I gave Bradley, my son, my other crankcase and kept drones. Now I have 2 crankcases and 3 sets of Destrons. But I've got more commanders at home, more single packs that can use the drones, as they could use the ones off Stakeout. I like Stakeout and Smolder. I think they're good looking toys. Now I have 2 of him, so I can give his drones to someone else, but not Double Clutch, because he sucks. Okay, so here's a combiner. I count it as 5. Sorry, Kit Kat. Revenge of the Fallen Superion, another one I have 2 of. You know, my initial plan is to with Superion, because this seems a lot tighter and is a lot cleaner than mine for a start. So, you know, it's basically going to be a case of chop and change, find which bits work best with which particular one. I could probably get a more stable Superion by just examining and, you know, experimenting with the 2. We'll see. On the same note, the G1 Power Master Optimus Prime, missing his big ass guns, but I've already got this. So he's also missing High Q. But I do think his stickers on the trailer's in better condition than mine. One of the shoulder cannons on mine had some yellowing, which is why I got a good deal on the shoulder cannons when I finally got hold of some. So I'll probably switch them over. But, you know, it's a case of take the best bits from the spares and put them on my main thing and whatnot. So there's that. Go with my RID Ultra Magnus. I have a G1 Ultra Magnus. He is incomplete. He is missing a right large fist. He's also missing his smaller fists, but that's only because Steve forgot them. He'll be bringing them down in a couple of weeks. I'll be looking for a large right fist at auto assembly. In terms of playability, there's not a lot you can do with it. I knew that going in, but I still somehow had an affection for this toy. Probably because it's quite big and stuff. The one thing I'm not entirely sure about is the all blue face. I think in cartoons and stuff his face is white and he's got a blue visor with the blue helmet. So I understand why it's like that. When doing that you get the white eyes. Or did he have red eyes? I don't know. But you know, it does look from a distance a bit bland. But yeah, there's still bits to add to this. I will keep you updated on that. These two I've got already. Dark of the Moon crankcase, having a really bad hair day. That's like me when I get up in the mornings. My Dark of the Moon crankcase has better hair. It's more outward. And Dark of the Moon Roadbuster. Not weaponized, just normal. That's them two. Bosh them there for now. Dark of the Moon Barricade. I don't hate this toy. I never did actually hate the toy, but I wasn't fond of it from what I'd watched on YouTube and the reviews I'd heard about it. I have to say though, he's growing on me. I've warmed to him quite a lot since I got him. His face is better detailed than his first movie version. His legs, not so much. They're a bit awkward and there's kibble on the backs of the thighs. The arms are better, I think. I think I still prefer the first movie one. But, like I said, this isn't as bad as I first thought it would be. He's alright. Not fantastic. He's got nice articulated hands and fingers. And he's got his big mech-tech weapon, and yeah, he's not bad. Get around there, out of the way. Dark of the Moon Sideswipe. Very disappointing. Like I said, I'm going to disregard the fact it didn't cost me anything, and I'll be honest. This guy just doesn't quite do it for me. The Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe is, I think, is a brilliant. The Deluxe is a fantastic toy. I've said before that Hasbro always seem to outdo themselves when it comes to Sideswipe, this being the exception. Sideswipe from Revenge of the Fallen, the toy, had a lovely chrome paint application to him that this one doesn't have. This one looks like he's come from a smoker's home. Steve doesn't smoke, neither does his wife. Either that, or it looks like it's aged yellow, and it only came out last year. It just, and it's been more simplified than the Dark Revenge of the Fallen one as well, in terms of you had more wires and cables going across his groin and stuff for the Mecha Life features, which have been removed from this. The head sculpt I don't like. It just looks too bland, and the other one with the chrome and the different lighting from as a result of the chrome finish looked a hell of a lot better. Maybe it's not Hasbro, maybe it's me, because with the Universe Sideswipe and the Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe both impressed me greatly. So maybe it's just me expecting a bit too much from Hasbro to produce a third brilliant Sideswipe. He transforms well and everything, but you know, it's just, to me, it's a letdown. But he, on the plus side, stands better than the other ones, than the Revenge of the Fallen Sideswipe. Right. I'll clear some space, so I've got the big ones to go now. Oh, there's that. Right, next 6. Don't look too impressed, it's a knockoff. Now, my friend bought this, Steve bought this off eBay, believing it to be a genuine Generation 1 Devastator. I mean, it looks real, right? And I played with it, he brought it over when he got it, and stuff, and there didn't seem anything wrong with it. Then he went on eBay and tried to sell it off, and he sold it for less than he paid for it. As if that wasn't bad enough, the buyer got back to him saying it was a fake. Me and Stephen thought he was just trying to scam them, but it turns out this guy provided enough evidence to suggest that it is actually a fake. With the box or something like that, there's supposed to be more grey around the windows and stuff like that. It's a damn good fake, and I will play with it, but it kind of left a sour taste in Steve's mouth because of what he paid for it, believing it to be genuine, and then to be not accused of scamming someone else, but you know, feeling like, you know, feeling guilty because he thinks he's scammed someone else inadvertently, but you know, that feeling is going to be there. And you know, it's in my hands now, I'm not even going to sell it, I'll keep it, I'll find a good use for it, but I think, you know, beware of people on eBay that try that shit. I mean, for all we know, the person that Steve bought it off might have thought it was genuine as well. This could trace back a long way, or it could go right back to the guy that actually was trying to scam Steve if he was. So yeah, that a class of 6, because yeah, they're in 6 separate parts, 6 robots. This guy, cream of the crop, Armada Unicron. I did not pay a fucking thing for this. He ain't in his box properly, because you know, I've had him out. But Unicron with his box, it's the Armada one, not the Universe. It's got dead end in his belly piece. That would count as a 41st. But you know. So yeah, I at the moment have 3 Unicrons. I'll be giving my not quite complete one to my friend because he has been, you know, it's kind of like a trade sort of thing. Yeah, got the box and everything, and actually asked for, he's like, do you want the box? And I was like, yes please. Got a complete Unicron now, don't need to go looking for the bits I needed at auto assembly. Whereas with Magnus and Tidal Wave I will. But yeah, really happy about this. On the bad side, a few weeks ago I bought his Ultimate Optimus Prime off him. I should have waited really. And he also sold his King Poseidon Veronicon, leader class Starscream. He sold his Blaster with Blaster's tapes and stuff like that, and his Predaking. But you know, I couldn't rue my losses there or whatever. But the way I see it is, I've just got 41 Transformers for nothing. I had around 160 beforehand. Even if I give a couple away, I'm still gonna be close to the 200 mark, and that for me is a result. A result is yesterday, including the two from yesterday, Tidal Wave and Magnus. Yesterday, I spent £30 on 43 Transformers. And yet, some of them are taped, some of them are Target Masters, Minicons, cheating, if you will. But when you get this fella, you know, I'd call that a jolly good haul, a big haul. And I am surrounded by plastic crack. And I'm not even at home. I'm house sitting still. And I've got over 40 Transformers with me. And the rest are just waiting at home. I've also got my Unicron over there that I brought with me, because I needed to compare, because there was something funny about the wing things. Two of them are the same side, but you know, it's not a big deal. I just swapped them over. Well, before I start rambling, yeah, I think I've given my thoughts on all of them. Obviously, I was a bit short with the duplicates because, you know, I've already got them. They're ones I bought, so there you go. So 41 Transformers. I am a very happy bunny, and I will go to sleep with a big smile on my face tonight. I will be back soon with my review of Reveal the Shield Wind Charger, because I've still got to get that done. And I may even review one or two of my new acquisitions. So, until then, till all are one, whatever that means, you shall see me then.